What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMDTNT, where I am living my dream trading and traveling. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. Just taking a break while these machines are quiet behind me and wanted to get a daily trade recap out of the way. Today is going to be a red day recap. Unfortunately, we always hope that every day can be green, but if you trade, you know that that is a very unrealistic expectation. We want every trade to be green. Highly unrealistic expectation. And for me, for a long time, my expectation was every day was going to be green, and heck or high water, I was going to try to make it green, especially in these prop accounts. I would turn what should be a normal small red day into a recovered green day on a salvage mission, or I would just blow up the account. It was like no medium. I'm either try to salvage and get out of the account small green, never would get out big green, because as soon as I got green, I'm getting out. Or I would just blow the doggone account up or get it very close to blowing up. But we have gotten rid of that mentality, and we are going to take our daily stop limit, and that's what I did today. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to bring up the charts, actually bring up the internet, and then I'm going to log into my computer that's in the house, which is what trades. And booyah, we got it pulled up, and we'll look down there and see what we did today. If you notice, I am red in 3 of the 4 accounts that I traded today. Both take profit accounts. One of them is down 479. That's the 50K. And then both take profit, and Apex is down a little over 200. And then you see one account down there that's small green. No, I did not try to fight the scrap and get that one small green. Last night when I booted the system back up and I loaded the strategies on that first Apex account that's red, I had both strategies running on that one. So first few trades, that account that's down at the bottom didn't take any trades. So it didn't hit the daily loss limit is what happened. And it was able to salvage and scrap. So this one, I don't know. At 2 o'clock, the session filter will turn back on. And I'm going to let that trade. I'm going to let that trade the 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock session. And let's see. It's either going to make some money or it's not. One or the other. But that is a viable trading session that the bot is set to trade. But what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of scroll back and look at these trades that it took yesterday, starting from yesterday, but it would have been today's trading session. One thing that I did catch, y'all, this past week, today is Wednesday, every day this week, the bot has taken a trade right off of the open, and it's been a red trade. So I want to show y'all something. This is what I do when I want to kind of back test something. So I'm going to bring up the strategy analyzer. And before we look at any more trades, I'm going to run this strategy analyzer for the year. So year to date, 1 January until today. And if you notice right here, I'm going to use this one, this end of day session filter. So at 3:55, it flattens the trades, and it doesn't turn back on till 17:55. I know the market opens at 6, but I just want the bot to go back live 5 minutes beforehand. So if any errors were to kick in, I have like 5 minutes to kind of get that squared away. But I'm gonna run the data showing with the market opening, or with the bot starting to trade right when the market opens, 6 o'clock. So if we look at those numbers, couple of numbers that I'm interested in. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on my highlighter. There we go. So first number, actually, let's do it the way I like to look at it. First number is profit factor. So 1.44. Solid, fairly decent. Next one, net profit, 10,104. And then my max drawdown, 1,500. So at any one time, this thing has had a max drawdown of 1,500. And actually, this number is really going to be one of those. It's going to be 1307, 1161. It combines it to get, so it took some longs, took some shorts, and it had a 1,500 max drawdown. I could deal with that. And that's about it. Those are the only real three numbers that I want to look at. I don't want this max drawdown to be like $3,000 if I'm trading a fairly small account. So those are the numbers. But what I'm going to do is, instead of the bot starting at 6 o'clock, which is when it has been taking those trades that have failed recently, I'm gonna have it start 5 minutes after the market opens and look at that data. And what that's gonna tell me is those first 5 minutes over the past 5 months, is the edge giving away more than it's making? That's what I want to see. Am I giving more away? So boom, there go our numbers. First thing, profit factor 1.32. Profit factor went down a little bit. If profit factor goes down, I'm gonna need the profit to go up. I don't want both of these to go down, profit factor and profit. Let's look at net profit. It went down drastically. It went down drastically. So you know what that tells me? We just had a bad streak the last couple of days, but this thing makes money those first 5 minutes. It made like $2,600 more over the last 5 months in that first 5 minutes. So we're going to turn that back on. I want to show one other one real quick. So we see 10,100 is what we made year to date. I'm going to, that's what the 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock filter being on. So that's what's blocking trades right now. Let's turn that one off and let's look and see what the bot did. Let's check it out. Let's see what it did. Doom, doom, doom. All right, profit factor went down 1.3 and the profit went down $2,000. Nope. We're going to turn that one back on too. So now you kind of see why I have these particular session filters turned on, because during those times, this edge gives back more than it makes. Just for laughs, let's turn that one off and see. And this has all just been like thorough back testing that I've done to kind of know those are not times that the bot should be traded. Again, look at that. Gave back $2,200 trading that 7:30 till 10 o'clock time. So nope. We're going to leave that just how it is. I actually looked at some other numbers to try to see, well, maybe I'm trying to get too much out of the trades. And even doing that, that did not help the situation. But let's scroll through real quick. Take a look at these trades that the bot took. Bot took a short right here. Again, demand break. Stop is going to be at the most recent supply if it's within 50 points. Look at this though, y'all. We got a good move, man. This thing gave a excellent move. Broke previous day's close, retest, came back down, retest, and it recovered. V-shape, y'all. This probably just missed that first lock too. That one, that hurt, because this would have got back green just with that one trade. But let's look at it. Comes back up, takes out that supply, stops us out. It takes a long. This is something that I want to kind of, I'm gonna have to do some back testing on to see if it should like have a cool down period before it just jumps right back in. Because this thing, I don't even see where the supply was at, unless it was this supply. When it stopped out, it took that supply break, but notice it stopped out on the break of that demand. So boom, that trade was another red trade. But look, see, this is the stuff I talk about. It jumped in this short, and this short worked. So it kind of got chopped around, but it got chopped around, and this one hit 2.25R. If I see step one, that's what that tells me. That hit 2.25R. I don't think these three accounts took that trade. They were max lost after those three trades, because I could take about 3 trades before it locks out. So that trade was taken by that account. It was green. Then it took this one, red trade. Again, this is something I want to look at when it starts to do this flip-flop. I may want to look at putting something in there to kind of keep that. But this one didn't flip-flop right away. We do see that it was about 10 bars in between there. So that was a red trade. Let's keep going. Took this short right at 8:30 after this wicked, probably news candle. This wasn't a news event that needed to be filtered. But caught this nice short, another 2.2R trade, because that hit the first step target. And then that was last trade it took. 10 o'clock session filter came on, and we haven't taken any more trades. But yeah, that's what we did today, y'all. We wish every day could be a green day, but not to be. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper into the code on the trades that kind of, when it stops out, it's already triggered to be able to go the other way. A lot of times that's a good move because it's catching it, and we see here it's catching it on that reverse. But I just need to run the numbers. I need to see, is it giving away more than it's making? That's the bottom line with me. Does anything that I incorporate give away more than it adds? And if it is, it's getting kicked to the wayside. If it doesn't, we're going to rock and roll. But on that note, we are going to go ahead. We're going to wrap this video up. The strategies are enabled, and at 6 o'clock, it's a new day, y'all. It's a new day, and that's my new vision. Like I said, in the past, I hated red days, and I hated them so much that I could turn just a red day into a blown prop firm account. Even in my cash account, it was days that I can have a red day and dig that thing into like a huge daily loss. Whereas instead of losing like 2.25, I might lose 5R in a day, just trying to scrap back. And back in them days, I can get caught in a washing machine where it just tumbles me all around. But again, I don't have to worry about that now. I'll close this screen out, and I won't even look at those charts, and I don't care what the market does. The bot is going to trade the code. On that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. I got to go throw bags for somebody today. I don't know why. Actually, I didn't volunteer to work today. He put me on the schedule because I told him I would do it last week for him. He put me on there this week, and he's a cool dude. covers me when I like to travel, which I'm trying to get out of town either tomorrow or Saturday. We're gonna see how that works. But yep, I am up out of here. Peace.